Excellency, Your Excellency the President, Your Excellency the Deputy President, the leadership of the National Assembly led by the Speaker of the National Assembly, the Attorney General, honored guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. This state ceremony is convened pursuant to Article 115 of the Constitution for the presidential assent of the statute law, Miscellaneous Amendments number 2, Bill 2023, National Assembly Bill number 68. The bill was considered and passed by the National Assembly on Thursday, 21st March 2024. The bill seeks to amend various provisions of 16 Acts of Parliament. Some of the highlights of the amendments are to the following statutes. First one is the Office of the Attorney General Act, Cap 6A, that to strengthen the office of the Attorney General to discharge its constitutional functions. Second is the Public Holidays Act, Cap 110, to substitute Utamaduni Day with Mazingira Day as a public holiday to be observed on 10th October every year. This seeks to complement government efforts towards environmental protection and conservation. The third major amendment is on the Universities Act, Cap 210, to provide the President so that the President may establish more than one specialized degree awarding institutions specializing in national security issues. This shall promote university education for students wishing to pursue specialized degrees in national security issues. The fourth, Your Excellency, is the Employment Act, Cap 226, that to exempt the National Intelligence Service from the application of the Act in the same manner as other national security organs are exempted. Section 3(2) of the Employment Act exempts the Kenya Defence Forces, the Kenya Police, the Kenya Prison Service, the Administration Police, the Kenya Coast Guard, and National Youth Service from the application of the Act. The justification behind the exemption was in view of the national security consideration, as the exempted bodies play a critical role on national security and hence should not participate in industrial action as provided for in the Employment Act. The fifth, Your Excellency, is the Traffic Act, Cap 403. This is to incorporate the use of technology in the management of minor traffic offenses. The sixth is the Value-Added Tax, Cap 476, is to delete the supply of denatured ethanol under tariff number 2207.20.00 from the suppliers which are not subject to value-added tax. Your Excellency, with both houses of Parliament having discharged their law-making mandate, Your Excellency, as the head of state and government, is my most graciously invited to your presidential prerogative as vested in you by Article 115 of the Constitution to assent to this omnibus legislation. Your Excellency, sir, I now invite the Clerk of the National Assembly to convey the vellum copies of the bills for Your Excellency's presidential assent. The Clerk.
Proposing to amend 16 Acts of Parliament, Your Excellency. One of them being the Office of the Attorney General Act, which is being amended to introduce an advisory board, which is intended to improve the efficiency in the Office of the Attorney General and their competence in that office. The bill is also proposing to amend the Traffic Act.
24. Yes.
also proposing to amend the Traffic Act to permit use of technology in handling minor traffic offenses. The other act which is being proposed to be amended is the Sexual Offences Act, to align the act with Article 161 of the Constitution, so that the Chief Registrar of Judiciary and not the Registrar of High Court will henceforth be keeping the role, the register of sexual offenders, Your Excellency. The bill is also proposing to amend the Universities Act, Your Excellency, so as to give the President powers to establish more than one universities which provides for courses relating to national security. Your Excellency, you recall that the NITA Act was also amended during the time of the Irrelevant Parliament to allow KRA to collect funds meant for interns in the industrial practice. What happened, Your Excellency, that time is that the Act provided that the collection will be done by KRA on the 5th of every month, but the KRA advised that we should make it in tandem with the collection of pay, which is made every 9th, together with collection of other levies, including housing levy, which is done on every 9th of every month, Your Excellency. That's one of the many acts, the 16 acts that are being amended by this statutory Miscellaneous Amendment Bill. Your Excellency, the other item which is being amended is the Public Holidays Act. Remember the Moi Day, which transited into Huduma Day, and then thereafter Utamaduni Day. The proposal now is to call that day Mazingira Day. The National Assembly was informed that Mazingira Day encompasses aspects of Huduma, our tradition, which were in the earlier naming of Utamaduni, and now also it is in accord with the government's idea of climate change mitigation and protecting our environment, Your Excellency. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So, Your Excellency, you may hand over a copy to the Attorney General on what application into law.
Attorney General.
And then perhaps to each member who witnessed, the Speaker, the DP, perhaps the Leader of Majority, and one of the members of Parliament. And we can proceed to display